It's a pretty simple video. Can Kamala Harris turn black folks who don't care about the election around? Joe Biden and Sleepy Joe and black folks been taken for granted, and the black folks who can't stand him can't stand Trump. So can Kamala Harris turn it around? Can she pivot the disenfranchised, disinterested who don't really care about it one way or the other, just kind of shrug a shoulder and don't really care? So often, more often than not, um, you see candidates and you just don't really feel compelled. Now, I think Kamala can win because she's younger and she has some kind of appeal to an extent. She doesn't have a wide range of appeal. She's, how do I say it? She's not soggy and bland, but she just doesn't come with a lot of soul. You just don't really feel that the soul is shaking. You feel like she's somebody that is corporate and 9 to 5, and obviously her track record in California with the courts and everything, she ain't exactly gonna win a lot of folks over with her track record. Ironically, Trump did donate twice to her. However, it's like, do you feel that she represents any hope, or do you feel that there's anything that you can? Do you sense there's this the urgency, or is she just too typecast? Is she just too formulated? So it's like the issues are going to be very paramount to what ends up happening with her. And my thing is this: reparations over all that. Now, two things can be true at the same time. I want reparations, but I do think she can actually, obviously, think she can win for a couple of things. There's going to be a segment of the population that they're going to be ashamed of being guilty of being racist and sexist, everything that Trump represents. So it's like, do you support someone who's been blatantly both? You know, and also, how do you look at yourself with an old, decrepit white boy up there that you're going to put in, and he's going to be in his 80s when it's all said and done? You just got through running one grandpa out. You want another grandpa in? Who was reckless his last term? So can Kamala, at least on morality, decency, and speak about having some standards, represent? It's going to be a real interesting test. But I would say at the most, somewhere between 25-35%. She has some black base support. But her track record and her lack of like talking about reparations and talking about the hood and what's going on, institutionalized systematic racism, is one of the reasons why people are kind of distance and disdain for her. And plus, she just doesn't give up that bounce of the soul, you know. So she got to find out a way more than just doing the snake and the worm in the cabbage patch at a token cookout, and actually get out there and connect, So that's going to be a tough track, steep steals for her, you know. There might be a bumpy road for her. We're going to have to find out, because there's a lot of people that think she's a shuffleboard member. And I do see shuffleboard member in her, and I don't get the soul sirens that I'm down for the cause. And it's got nothing to do who she's married to, because your uniform still stays the same. I don't care who you marry. That's one of these reasons why I have issue with Dr. Umar Johnson, because there's a lot of people stop acting like, because if you marry somebody white or something, that you are soulless or you don't have soul, because that doesn't tell the whole truth. I've seen people that are with people that are skillet black, and they act like Oreo cream filling. So stop with that, or they act very Crisco. But my problem with her stems that her track record on different issues, and she's gonna have to like connect. That's the key. And can she talk the talk to walk the walk? I definitely think she is definitely primed and cut for where she's at. I'm not gonna argue that point. The appeal part, the connect part, that's the problem. And we're gonna see how it plays itself out. So I think she's gonna have a hard time with certain type of folk. A certain type of folk gonna think that she's just another hustler with good hair and shuffling. So we're gonna find out what happens though. But anyway, Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. And please hit that membership, because when you do, whatever donation request, I put them back into the videos. Stay up, stay blessed, stay up. All right. Peace.